Hello, I'm Chadwick Jenkins, a professor in the music department at City College, and this is an introduction to my application worksheets. I employ worksheets for several of my courses, and this is a quick overview of how to deal with those. Here is a sample of a worksheet for History 1, the History of Popular Music 1, on the Star Spangled Banner, and you can see that the top says Application Worksheet 1, Star Spangled Banner, and my name and so on. Gives you the due date. All of these worksheets will have the due date, session 1, and then you have to look on the syllabus to see when session 1 is. It has the purpose that it contributes to a certain kind of knowledge, right, which involves the adaptation of compositional cliches or paradigms for this worksheet. For reading worksheets, obviously the knowledge involved will be different. Skills, the ability to recognize and illustrate common compositional techniques, and then real-world application, right? The idea that nothing's invented out of nothing, and so therefore recognizing patterns is an important part of creation and so on. And then you have the task. It tells you what to do. In this case, you would listen to or play or sing the Star Spangled Banner a couple times, right? And look at the score, and then you follow the instructions for each question. When you're answering this, you'll put your answers right on the sheet, and we'll take a look at a sample of that in just a second. And you would rename it AW1 for Application Worksheet, and then your name. So in my case, it would be AW1 Chad Jenkins, right? And then you have the criteria for the grading there. And the ideal is to answer all the questions and demonstrate more than adequate insight into the passages. The real expectation, of course, is to get 9 points. Answer all questions adequately, no real misunderstanding. Then you have a brief discussion of the Star Spangled Banner, and then the score, right? And then you have a series of questions. You'll notice some questions are more involved. You have to write a few sentences. Some you just answer a multiple choice question. And then some of them, those are the two real options. Some of them will be marked not on this example, but on other examples, some of them will be marked big question. And those are ones that involve more interpretation, right? Because this was a early worksheet, there isn't an interpretive element to it. Now here you see my answers, right? So you see that I put in red answers by my name, right? And then when we get down here to where the questions are, you'll see I fill them all in with answers in red so that my answers stick out, and that makes it easy to read and to grade. And then you simply save that file and send it to me via email, and you've finished your task for these worksheets.